good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you might be catching this broadcast. But if you live with us right now, it is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Baltimore, Maryland, the city that I love. Welcome to the Employ Baltimore Show. I'm your host, Marvin McKinstry Jr. of the Mayor's Office Employment Development in the famed and acclaimed, y'all heard it right, the famed and acclaimed Employer Services Division. I am so excited about today's show because I get to interview one of our own. She has some great things that's going to be coming up specifically for our 18 to 24-year-old population. So if you got nephew, son, daughter, niecey, cousin, little dude down the block that's looking for an opportunity, today would be today's show to share with them. Like, love, and share the broadcast. Tag their names in the comments so they'll get a specific notification. If you like, then Facebook's algorithm will go crazy and it'll alert more people to the reality that we are on the air, and we need to have our young people specifically here today. I got to make this shout out before we go any further to our amazing and illustrious producer, Miss Katanya Lester, who is behind the scenes making the magic happen. She books the show, she plans the show, she do so much for the show. All I have to do is sit down and talk. So we are here today. Again, this is the day that you want to get the young people 18 to 24 and above, but mainly them, on the show to hear about some great opportunity. Let's fly this kite. Y'all know we got to kick it off talking about them Baltimore Birds. Whether you are a Ravens fan or Orioles fan, we are sitting in a pretty good seat. We are on the Summer Birds side, a game and a half behind them boys from up north, who shall remain nameless. But that's right. Last week we came up just a toe short, pun intended. But this week we going back against the AFC West again as the Las Vegas Raiders. Hottie said, just win, baby, come to town to take this L. Lamar is healthy. He had a little bit of a scare. He took a day off from practice, but he's healthy. And I believe that this week we're going to dance all over them Raiders. This is our home opener. M&T Bank Stadium will be jumping for the first time in the new football season. If you got your season tickets, if you got a ticket, if you're going, great. Me, I'm going to be in front of the television checking this game out. I'm not planning on missing a snap, and you don't want to miss a snap either. So make sure that you tune in Sunday at 1 p.m. Y'all know Sundays are for church first, and then you go right home and watch some football. We did it, y'all. We did it. Well, really, the Youth Opportunity Program, Youth Services side of the house did it. They put together the Lighted Up Block Party. That's a picture of our amazing agency director, Miss Mackenzie Garvin. Even though she looks like she's about 15 at the block party getting services, she is our illustrious director. You see our high-up staff behind her. We blocked off the 1100 block of Gilmore Street from one end to the other. The mayor's stage was out. It was amazing. I think we got some video and audio from it. You should have been there. Check this out.
Hey, y'all. It's Marvin out here live. Employee Baltimore Show is on the spot. We told y'all that the Lighted Up Block Party 2024 was going to be lit. Yo, Baltimore. And our co-sponsor, Miss Nikki Smith from the Journey Mental Health and Wellness. Y'all, it's live out here. It's all about the family, all about the kids, all about the community. I brought my little man out here, a beautiful day, and people are being blessed. So if you didn't make it out, next time make sure that you show up and see us next week on the Employ Baltimore Show. See ya.
And y'all, we didn't plan that. It just worked out that way that we got the latest of the many Baltimore theme songs, the Parkite Strut playing in the background. Special shout out to Mr. Tavon Thomas and the Youth Opportunity staff. Man, they put this thing together and did it big. And you can see down there in their corner, the Assistant Director, Chief of Youth Services, Ms. Donnies Brown herself, who is the person that has the oversight for that division. Man, listen, the Mayor's Office of Employment Development is doing major things. We got Miss Katanya Lester in the picture. If you wonder what our beautiful producer looked like, that's her right there taking the selfie. And one of our strong partners from the Enoch Pratt Free Library, Miss Elena Davenport, who used to be a part of our team and is doing big things now. Y'all, listen, it's all about collaboration, all about doing what's next, all about what's doing the best for the city of Baltimore. And we put it right there in the streets, man. My son got to ride the horse. It was a whole bunch, and he had his favorite character from TV. I don't know if we got any pictures, but Bluey was down there, and I'm clear Bluey from Baltimore. Bluey was club dancing and doing the Park Ice Strut. You should have been there. Next time you hear about an event that's going to be taking place, make sure that you don't miss it, because you got to be there to experience all that it brings. Special shout out again to Youth Services. Next, coming up, our now hiring job board, www.moed.baltimorecity.gov/job board. That's where you go and get the most up-to-the-minute hiring information in this region. Why do I know that it's the most accurate? Because it's maintained by our amazing and incredible business services staff. Every job that you'll see on that list has a person connected to it that's going to be able to make sure you're not treated like the outsider looking in, but that you got access points that just people coming off the street may not even have. So what you want to do is you want to go again to www.moed.baltimorecity.gov/job board, and you want to get in there so you can get your bag. Click on the job you want, send whatever information you need. You'll hear back from our business service representative, and it'd be, yeah, I always say it, man, you just get your bag from there. So make sure that you go log in today. The Maryland Workforce Exchange, which is kind of like the motherboard of all workforce systems in this region. We do a lot of work there. Make sure that you go there and you register. When you come to one of our centers, you're going to have to register, man. This is again, the mothership. Earth, Wind, and Fire rep. This is Funkadelic Parliament reference. This is the mothership, right? The mother of all. There's so many different tools in there. It's not just for looking for jobs, guys. There's all kinds of training, resource information in there. There's different things that you can do to be able to prepare yourself even better for these job fairs and things that we have before you even get in the door. Again, when you come into our centers, we're going to make sure that we get you connected. That's www.mwejobs.maryland.gov, www.mwejobs.maryland.gov. All right, y'all, we got a healthcare and rehabilitation career expo coming up. Special shout out to my big brother, the only person that I give credit for maybe being ahead of me in this work. He is my guy, Mr. Darrell Falls, and his amazing team coming together to do it again. It's going to be Thursday, September 19, 2024. You're not going to want to miss it. It's at 201 Reedbird Avenue at the Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center, y'all. That has become one of our favorite places to host these events. It's adequate space there. People are coming out in numbers, great parking. You are not going to want to miss it. Ascension, St. Agnes, Baltimore City Health Department, Baltimore County Health Department, Catholic Charities, Chime, CVS, Emerge, Healthcare for the Homeless, House of Ruth, Humanum, Johns Hopkins. And if you don't see the people that you want to see on the list, you still want to show up, because at the bottom it says and more. We never know all of who might come through one of our events, because people love what we do, and they'll hit us up at the last minute and say, hey, do you still have room? We'll say, come on through. So listen, come prepared. Come prepared. Come dressed to impress. Come with your resume already done, because at this event, we want to be able to put you right in front of the employer of your choice, so you can do what I always say do. You can get your bag. Get me a get your bag sign, Catania, so we can start flashing that across the screen. We want you to get your bag. Again, that's going to be Thursday, September the 19th, 2024, 201 Reedbird Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21225, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't let that time range fool you. You want to be there at 10 a.m. when the doors hit, so you can make sure that you get your bag. See, that's when you got the dope producer. She spelled it the right way, though. I wanted to say get your. Getcho bag. All right, y'all. What we came to talk about and what we came to do today, after that amazing lighted up block party, they had something else already cooking in the works. So they're going to follow that up on next week with a major hiring event. And this young lady, from the time I met her, has been nothing short of impressive. And if anything, it's been not just her smarts and her know-how, but her passion for the work that she's doing. I tell everybody, when you're working in this work and you're doing it with the youth, they have got to know that you love them, because it ain't like our adult centers where the priority to do better, be better, get better is going to drive them. They got to connect and know that they're going to follow somebody that really cares. The caring adult model is live and well at the Westside Youth Opportunity Center. Again, shout out to my man Tavon Thomas and his amazing crew that's doing the great work down there. But today, we got live and in color with us the Cannon herself. Miss Cortez Cannon is coming to talk to us about next week's hiring event. Cortez, welcome to the Employ Baltimore show. So glad that you are with us. Miss Cannon, I'm really excited about having you here today. I want you to do a little different. Tell people a little bit about yourself and specifically about your journey with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development to get to where you are.
Okay, that is different. So, my journey with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, specifically Baltimore, began in 2019 when I came on board as a career navigator, and I had the pleasure of working in the Youth Opportunity Academy, which is an alternative school for students. And during that time, I was serving young people, connecting them to internships by connecting to employers throughout the city of Baltimore who were willing to provide work experience to young people. After which COVID happened, and then I had applied for the BSR position, which I so happily serve right now. And I've been here ever since. But my time as a BSR, I've been able to grow exponentially by being able to develop a really great network with employers to service them, to bring those opportunities to the center for young adults 18 to 24 who are already out of school or who may be working on their high school diploma, getting their GED, or coming to the center looking for benefits or other resources. So I've had the pleasure to be able to connect with so many employers to service them, to be of service for them. And that's pretty much been my journey. And I've been in this position for some time, and I enjoy it a lot.
Well, one of the things that I always applaud you for is when my man Tavon Thomas came in, we lost some giants in this organization. The one and only founder and developer of the Youth Opportunity Program himself, Mr. Ernest Dorsey, and the longtime manager, my mentor, Mr. Carrie Owens Sr., when they decided that it was time for them to hang it up and step away, Tavon Thomas came. He came with a vision, and you were really the only person, you and one other of my favorite people, Miss Fern Martin, were the only people that kind of rode out the wave with him. And I watched you through that transition process, kind of relearn your job, relearn his vision. Talk to us a little bit about what that time and that process was like when you had to kind of really be a part of a major rebuild.
That time was somewhat challenging. It taught me grit and to be flexible because I still had to be able to achieve my professional development goals. So I was fortunate enough to be able to do a lot of community outreach. So I spent a lot of that time in the field doing field work, going to community outreach events, collaborating with other BSRs and their centers, to do hiring events, to just connect with young people or find young people anywhere that I could. We would have hiring events at the church in Cherry Hill. We would just go wherever we could find young people. But that enabled me to be able to, at a very early on, develop those partnerships because I'm still able to call on my community partners who I met as early as I was at that time. So I do appreciate it. But the transition has taught me, very simply put, to be very flexible, to learn to be adaptable, and to strive to continue to do whatever is necessary to get the job done, no matter, the changes and the transitions that are surrounding me.
As we've been saying, you work specifically with particularly my favorite population for 16 years, I work specifically in your role with that population of 18 to 24, going way back in my dinosaur days. It was 16 to 24 and came up to 18 to 24. And you're talking about flexibility and adaptability. How has that helped you working with this population? Because no 2 days are alike when you work with the 18 to 24-year-olds.
It's helped me a lot. It's taught me to utilize my creativity. It's pulled talents and traits out of me that I otherwise may not have thought that I had. But the leadership that I had from you and Mr. Thomas, and the training that I even had from Mr. Owens, because he was the one who originally hired me. They encouraged me and motivated me and reminded me that they saw something in me that I had to be able to believe in myself to be able to get it done. And those things, traits and skills, I try to always pull out of young people because someone believed in me and encouraged me and motivated me to be able to do what's necessary. Now I kind of feel like I'm a vet um, with it now, but I just appreciate leadership that it was very encouraging and motivated me and always looking to push me and challenge me and to step out of my comfort zone. I remember you telling me on so many occasions, like, you're an introvert, but you can't do the job of being an introvert. So I appreciate that so much because it's helped me with my professional development and, just character development.
That's awesome. So let's talk about what we're here to talk about on next
Yes.
week, on Wednesday, the 18th. You're going to be putting together another one of your fabulous hiring events. I think you guys do them monthly.
Yeah.
Amongst all of the other things, the open houses and everything that happen. But this is the day where you set the central focus specifically around people getting hiring opportunities. So tell us a little bit about this coming event.
So next week we have a hiring event, as you already stated. One of the many fantastic things about Yo Baltimore is that we have these hiring events every first Wednesday of every month, except for this month because, as mentioned, we had the block party, so we had the employers on site there connecting with young people directly. But next week we want young people to come out. If you're able to bring a resume, if you're able to professionally dress, if not, still come on out and to connect on site with our employers. We have a fully staffed computer lab where you guys can complete the application if you haven't done so. Once you complete the application, then you'll be taken around to interview with the employer, to ask questions, to get their contact information, to be able to follow up with them. And then you'll be able to meet the case managers who are on site, who will be able to help you with some of the barriers that you may have or some of the other resources that you could benefit from. So, some of the employers that we have featured are on the screen, but we have Shoppers No Boundaries Coalition, the Higher Up Team. We have free expungement and legal services with the Homeless Persons Representation Project, and free resources and training programs with Turnaround Tuesday. We're also giving away free gift cards. So if you are a female between the ages of 16 to 24, you're able to come out and connect with our YouTube's program coordinator and take a survey to receive a free gift card.
That's awesome stuff. So when we talk about this hiring event, and you said, if people don't have the proper attire, come on out anyway. How beneficial can it be to somebody if they want to show up on Monday or Tuesday to be a little bit better prepared? Because if I have the information and the opportunity and the resources available, and I can do a little bit better on Wednesday, that's exactly what I would want to do. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep. So you guys can come into the center on Monday or Tuesday, between the hours of 9 a.m. to 11 and 1 to 2 p.m., in which you'll kind of complete enrollment and you will receive resources and information where you can go and get access to professional attire. We're partnered with Enoch Pratt, who has a free professional development closet. And then we have other resources to be able to help you. I'll be on site Monday and Tuesday as well. So if you want to connect with me to complete the application prior, we highly encourage you to be able to do that because we want you to come and be prepared and to make use of the time that you have.
That's awesome. So if you had an audience right now with 100,000 young people in Baltimore and you wanted to be able to encourage them to come on out, why don't you give them your pitch right now?
So, hey guys, my name is Miss Cannon, as already stated, and I had the pleasure of serving 18 to 24-year-olds at the Westside Youth Opportunity Center. I'm looking to connect with you guys to assist you in your professional career goals. So, if you are able to come out, we are waiting for you at 1510 West Lafayette Avenue, in which you will be able to connect with myself, the case managers, and the entire team. If you are in need of your high school diploma, if you need resources, and if you need employment, which is my specialty, I would like to be able to help connect you to the right tools that you can get to be able to become the person and fulfill the professional goals that you desire for yourself.
If I don't have a resume or any of those other tools that can definitely set me ahead of the pack, what should I do?
You should come Monday or Tuesday so that you can connect with me, and we can sit down and we can do the resume. You should come early. So you need to be there at 9 a.m. on Monday or Tuesday, 9 a.m. to be able to meet me in the computer lab so that we can go ahead and build you a resume so that you can connect with the employers on that Wednesday.
There you go. Youth opportunity is added again. Youth opportunity is added again. Big things are happening down at 1510 West Lafayette Avenue, guys. And if you are 18 to years old, or you have a young person in your household that is in need of assistance, what you want to do is you want to send them to 1510 West Lafayette Avenue. Listen, I have a lot of people that call me and reach out to me for help on various levels with people. The no-brainer now, when somebody tells me that that person is 18 to 24, even though there's some things I could probably do individually and independently, I go send them right down there, get them to where the help is. I just got a message from the from the the producer. What should they bring with them? What should they make sure they have with them when they come down to the job fair?
Yeah, so if you have your Maryland State ID, your Social Security card, or your Maryland State ID and your birth certificate, you can bring that down with you because you'll need that to complete enrollment. If you don't have the physical copies of those documents, but you have a photo, please come on down. And if you are in need of those documents, right? So you're looking for a job, but you don't have those documents, you've never had them, still come on down. We have resources to be able to help assist you in getting those documents, but please make sure that you have them. And also, you want to make sure that you have a working phone. But say you don't have a working phone. Remember, this is your Baltimore. We help you with everything. We have a free phone person who will be on site on Wednesday as well to help you get that, because you can't get a job if the employer can't reach you. So we have pretty much everything that you need. So all you have to do is come on down. You can come Monday and Tuesday to complete your enrollment prior to, or if you want to do everything on Wednesday, it's a one-stop shop. So all you have to do is just show up.
We were at the Northwest Career Center today, and they had the phone vendor up there, and it helped a lot of people who came in with good, earnest intentions about getting a job. And their concern was not having a phone. They sent them right in the room. They were able to get connected. Man, I know we don't use the term no more. We use American Job Center and that sort of thing. But this is truly the one-stop shop. Cortez, I salute you for the great work that you continue to do down there. It's been an honor and a privilege to not just work with you, but to mentor you and to walk with you through your maturation and your growth, man. It's just phenomenal to see how you stepped into this role, how you've helped uplift Mr. Thomas and the work that he's doing down there at the center. And I'm really, really excited to see what your future holds. I'm an old head now and been in this agency for a long time. It's a place where you can really make a career. And I know that there are bigger and brighter things for you if you just continue on the path that you're on. Thank you for being with us today, and we are looking forward. Can we get that flyer up one more time, Katana? Katanya, we want to just shout it out one more time. That's going to be Wednesday, September 18, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 1510 West Lafayette Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 2121 Center, in the historic Sandtown Winchester community. That's right, man. We got to shout these neighborhoods out. We can't let the names go down. Employment opportunities with shoppers. We also going to have other service providers there. No Boundaries Coalition high up. But it's just like the other ones, y'all. I tell you, don't let the flyer fool you. There will be people there that's not listed on this flyer. More employment opportunities. I know for me, I'm gonna talk to Bimbo Concessions and tell them to come on back if we haven't already filled those 5 slots that they have. You know, you got to show up in the place and do what? What you got to do, Cortez, when they show up? What they got to do?
Get your bag.
Y'all with all of these consonants and vowel pronunciation. Get your bag, man.
English degree.
You can get your bag. Get your money, man. I really do appreciate you. And thank you for coming on today. I'm excited. You'll see yours truly in the building. I don't know if Katanya will be able to get a video drop. Because listen, y'all, the hiring events down there be jumping. If Katanya available, we can get over there. We will show you the video. We'll do a video drop like we did for the block party, so you guys will be able to see how live it is in there. Again, this is for nephew, cousin, son, daughter, girl, all of them, 18 to 24 that you've been complaining about. We got the answer. Miss Cannon, Mr. Tavon Thomas, Miss Raquel Jones, Travis, man, they have built something beautiful under Miss Donnie Brown's leadership. I want you to make sure that you get your young people down there on next Wednesday, September 18th, getting them connected. The 18th is just one day, but it's a lot more to come. Cortez, thank you so much for your great work.
Thank you for having me.
Doing the hard work that you're putting in at the Yo Center. You guys really are building something beautiful right down there in Sandtown, Winchester.
Thank you.
All right. So y'all heard it here first. Y'all, if you didn't hear it here first, check out Instagram, our Facebook page. The flyers are going to be all over the place. There are QR codes on our flyers when they come out so that you can get people connected. If you see those businesses on there and you hear more about the businesses, it is helpful to go and do the application prior to showing up. They can pull your application up on the site. You might on the spot. You might even get an interview right there on the spot. So you want to make sure that you are plugged in and connected to the Westside Youth Opportunity Center. Like I said, I was there for 16 years of my career, and to see how Mr. Thomas and his crew have lifted it up to take it into the next generation, how relevant they've made it to young people. If I was down there one day, y'all, they would have to, I don't know if it was one of the open houses, but it was a big event they were having down there. And man, I loved every bit of the time that I worked there. I sat there, was there for about 30 minutes, say, yeah, Lord, you knew better than me. He knew to transition me out because that season of my life with the young folks had moved on. It was a lot of fun, but it wasn't for me to have to do every day. So big shout out and salute to the team that's down there making it happen. Y'all like, love, and continue to share this broadcast. Make sure you tune in with us next week when we're going to continue to bring you up to the minute, accurate, updated, relevant information about what's happening in Baltimore. As I always say in closing, if you're looking for an opportunity, the Westside Youth Opportunity Center and the Mayor's Office of Employment Development is looking for you. With a focus on economic justice, we have built and are building greater a workforce system that really works. See you next Wednesday at the hiring event, and then see you next Thursday right back here on the Employee Baltimore Show. See you then.